Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Davis Manor. I'm Brittany, and today I'm finally getting around to the Halfway to Halloween tag. The creator of this tag, Lauren at Happy Haunts Library, thank you so much for tagging me. Also, Katherine Young tagged me in this as well. So I really appreciate you guys thinking of me and wanting me to answer these questions. That just made me so happy, and I encourage every single one of you out there, whether you create content on YouTube or not, if you want to leave your answers down in the comments, or if you want to make a story or something on Instagram with your answers to these questions, please do so. I highly encourage it. I also encourage if you tag me in your Instagram stories, so I am sure to read your answers as well. I will tag some other content creators in the description box that I would like to see their answers as well, but please do not feel excluded. I want every single one of you to participate if you wish, and I'm really interested to see your answers to these questions. Without further ado, I'm going to pull up all the questions and we're gonna hop right into this. Also, just so that you can follow along, I'm going to have Lauren at Happy Haunts Library tagged in the description box. Again, thank you so much for tagging me, and I'll also have Katherine Young tagged in the description box as well, so you can follow her. Lots of good content, lots of spooky stuff. Also, I will have the other spooky content creators tagged in the description box as well, so be sure to follow them. Question number 1, are you a fan of haunted houses? 100% yes. And I feel like I started liking haunted houses as a young child. I think even before I was a teenager, I really liked haunted houses. I remember like my friends would come over like on the weekend and we would like do pretend haunted houses. Like I grew up in a trailer, and it was like a long like, hallway to my bedroom, and we would do like the hallway to my bedroom was like, like you're walking through a haunted house, and then we would have like one of our friends hiding in the bedroom with the lights off, and it would just be like a scary haunted house. And I remember like we named it like the slaughterhouse or something. I didn't even know what that was as a child, but I remember we used to do that. And then I grew up in like around the Gatlinburg, Tennessee area. And if you're familiar with that area, they have like year-round haunted houses there as like a tourist attraction. So we were going there all the time. Then of course, we get older, teenagers loved going to haunted houses. And then now in my adulthood, at my Halloween party, we do a full walk through haunted house in our basement. So like just full of animatronics, and like just we hang up walls. I can also link my latest video of last year's haunted house that we did in the description box if you're interested in seeing that. But anyway, 100% yes, love haunted houses, and I look forward to them every year. And I also want to say there's one haunted house in the area here. They do something that I've never seen before. It's called the Asylum of Mad Dreams, and they take you on a bus ride, like a school bus. Like the windows are boarded up, and you're going through like this trail of like, it's like through the woods, and a school bus, is pretty big. This trail is just as wide as the school bus. Like limbs are hitting the windshield, you're bouncing around, you're getting flung all over the seats, and they're like blaring, like blasting Rob Zombie, or like, like some like metal rock type music. Like last time we went, it was Rob Zombie. I'm pretty sure the time before that was Rob Zombie. So it might just be Rob Zombie every single time. I don't know, or maybe we just got lucky and got to listen to Rob Zombie both times that we went. But anyway, it's the coolest haunted house. We go every year, and I could rant on and on and on about how much I love haunted houses. So 100% without a doubt, yes, I love haunted houses. Number 2, what's your favorite ghost story or haunted lore? That's a really tough one for me because I feel like I love a lot of different ghost stories and a lot of haunted lore. I love hearing about like haunted, like insane asylums, like the Waverly Hills Sanitarium in Kentucky. But also I want to say I really have a fascination with like Appalachian lore, Appalachian stories, mysteries. Like you always hear like the Appalachian Mountains are so much older than like, other like mountains in the area, or not the area, but like in the world. Like they're the oldest, I think, in the world. I could be wrong with that, so don't hold me to that. But if I remember correctly, the Appalachian Mountains are so old, and it just makes you think like, what happened in those mountains? You know, like what's in those mountains, right? It's just a crazy concept. And every time I go to Tennessee, I just want to go in the woods and just absorb that creepy energy. Also, I witnessed a spooky phenomena that happened to me in high school, which we can get into that later. If you're interested in hearing about that, let me know that in the comments. Number 3, do you plan on Halloween decor hunting this year? If so, what items do you hope to find? 100% yes, going Halloween hunting this year. I don't really have anything particularly in mind. However, I always kind of look for things that are practical. So like, yes, I love like your typical decor, like little statue figurines or like busts or whatever. But I really do love a nice, spooky, gothic looking candelabra, or anything that like can be in a kitchen, like mixing bowls or like spatulas or spoons, salt and pepper shakers, like stuff that can be used actually, not just on display, but things that can be used, or like rugs. I'm really into like finding all kinds of rugs. And of course, blankets. I freaking love Halloween blankets, and I have about 1 trillion of them, and I need about 1 trillion more. So, but you know what? I'm not gonna be upset if I don't find any because I have so many. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't have anything in particular that I'm looking for, but I just love going on the hunt, you know? And I'm really sad that Joann's won't be around, Party City won't be around, Big Lots won't be around. I mean, maybe. They said they're coming back. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just a big prank. We'll see. Okay, so next, candy corn, love it or hate it? I love it. I love everything about candy corn. The colors, the shape, just the whole design of candy corn. I can only eat a little bit of candy corn at a time because it is very, very sweet. And I feel like if you eat too much of it, it like gives you a toothache. You know what I mean? I saw some other people say that they eat theirs with peanuts, and I haven't tried that, but I'm trying to think of like, put it together. I feel like it would be almost like a Butterfinger. I think I heard someone say that before actually. It's almost like eating a Butterfinger or something because it's like the perfect sweet and salty mix. I don't know, but either way, yes, love candy corn, love everything about candy corn. Number 5, are you big into costumes and dressing up for Halloween? If so, what's your favorite costume of all time? 100% yes. I feel like so far I'm 100% yes on everything. I love costumes. I love dressing up. Honestly, one of my favorite things about Halloween is being able to totally transform into a different character. And if you saw in it might have been my Party City haul video, we bought a ton of costumes from them whenever they were going out of business. And so I have a closet upstairs that is just, it's my Halloween costume closet. I have probably 50 costumes in there that's not just like my size or for me, but it's for anyone. And someone was talking to me about this at work because I was telling them about my costume closet, and they said, that is just so you, because it's not just that you love Halloween, but you want others to love Halloween too. So you're always thinking of how you can provide like for others to enjoy Halloween. I'm like, you're right. Because, you know, sometimes like people, I don't know if maybe they feel overwhelmed or like don't know how to put costumes together, or maybe they don't have the time or money or whatever. And I want to be there. I want to be that person to help them out. So take the guesswork out. I've got a costume for you. So yes, I love dressing up. My favorite costume of all time. I don't really have an absolute favorite. I don't think in my adulthood, my favorite type thing to do is anything where I could do some fun makeup. Not saying I'm really good at it, but I am practicing with it, and every season I try to do something, you know, a little bit more advanced just to try and better my technique. So I'm no professional, but I do enjoy dressing up. It is one of my favorite things about Halloween. Number 6, what is one activity or experience that is on your spooky season bucket list this year? Man, one thing on my bucket list. I really want to take it slow and enjoy the season. Every Halloween season, I'm slammed to the wall, just full of things to do, which is fine. I love doing activities in spooky season. I love creating content for YouTube and Instagram, TikTok during spooky season. But I also just want to like sit outside, have a fire, drink some coffee, read a book, and really just soak in the fall breeze and just everything. I just want to sit in my backyard and just watch the leaves fall. Like that just sounds so relaxing. And of course, I want to go to some haunted houses and go Halloween hunting, have a Halloween party, which I do every single year. I just love Halloween. Okay. Moving on. 7, what book, series, or movie screams Halloween to you? Hands down, the Halloween Tree. Obviously, Hocus Pocus, obviously Halloween Town, but I'm telling you, the Halloween Tree is a book and it's a cartoon. It was like, I don't know, I remember watching it as a kid. I think it was on like Cartoon Network. It is the cutest Halloween cartoon. The opening scene, just like the opening dialogue, just, it is just, oh, it just encapsulates like Halloween is just, it just defines Halloween in that opening scene, that opening dialogue. If you have not seen it, I think they even have it on YouTube, and if I can find it, I'll put it in the description box just so you can see that opening scene. And the whole movie and the whole book is kind of going into like in depth of how Halloween came to be and like why we dress up as certain like characters like mummies or like witches, and just it just goes into all this stuff. It's really cute, it's really fun, and I just love it. And I've loved it ever since I was a kid, and I bought it on Amazon so I can watch it over and over and over again anytime I want. Number 8, how do you typically spend your Halloween night? So usually we go over to my husband's brother's house to hand out candy. His mom will make beef stew and chicken and wild rice soup. So we have soup galore, we eat cornbread with it. And then obviously there's candy, and then we do like a birthday cake because my birthday is on Halloween. So we have good food, we hand out candy. Last couple years has been absolutely freezing, but we bundle up, we go sit at the end of the alleyway, hand out candy, and then my mom has been in town for my birthday for the last 5, 6, 7 years maybe, I don't know. So if I have a couple drinks, she'll be the one driving me home, and then we'll come home, we'll have a bonfire, we'll watch scary movies around the fire, and we stay up usually till midnight, and then we go to bed, and then I've got the post-Halloween blues after that. That's all she wrote. I love Halloween so much, and I just love that my mom's here with me every year to experience it with me. She is the reason that I am the way that I am. So thanks, Mom. I'm sure you're watching. Okay, number 9, what does Halloween mean to you? And to put this into words is probably the most difficult thing I've ever tried to do, because Halloween to me is everything. And I'm not trying to say that to sound corny. Halloween to me is this, because, okay, so how do I even say this? Halloween has this image, right, where it's scary, it's gory, it's, you know, unsettling. Halloween to me is a sense of wonder, a sense of joy, a sense of happiness. It brings some nostalgia back. You know, it reminds you of your childhood. It makes me want to deliver that same bit of happiness and, you know, memories for children these days, or other people, you know, my neighbors, my coworkers, my friends, my family. I want to give that bit of joy to everyone, and it just builds a sense of community too. Like, it's not like Christmas, you know. Christmas, you're obligated to go to families' houses, you're obligated to go out of town, you're obligated to buy gifts or do whatever. Halloween has that same sort of grasp on, I don't know, like a sense of community and togetherness, but it brings us together in the weirdest way, right? Like, you're going to house to get candy from strangers. Like, I don't know, it's just the weirdest. And I don't have the right words to come up to explain what Halloween means to me. In short, Halloween is everything. I love the colors, I love the music, I love the weather, I love the food, I love the drinks, the scents, the sights, just everything. I am Halloween. I am Halloween. Halloween is me. Everything about me is Halloween. And that's all I can say about that. All right, last but not least, number 10, tag all your spooky friends. So, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm going to tag some folks here in the description box, but please don't exclude yourself. If you want to participate, feel free to leave some comments of your answers, whether it's just a couple or if you want to answer all of them, that's totally fine too. or if you want to make a YouTube video, tag me in it so that I can see your answers, or if you want to do a story or something on Instagram with all the answers, please do so, and don't forget to tag me so I can read your answers there as well. But all right guys, thank you so much for watching. This was so much fun, and it just got me in the best spooky mood thinking about Halloween and what is to come. We're already at halfway to Halloween. This is so crazy. I have so many more videos up my sleeve. I have a halfway to Halloween or halfway to Hallow theme party coming up in 2 weeks. I'll be sure to get some content filmed of that day so that I can show you all the shenanigans and what the theme is this year. I also have a fun collab coming up soon in May as well. And then of course the Decorate for Halloween with Me's will keep coming. I only have done 2 and I probably have about 500 left to go. And I have a really fun video coming up soon. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm finally going to film it probably this weekend or next. So yeah, lots of Halloween content coming out just in time to get us ramped up for the spooky season. Thank you all so much for being here and for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.